you want to work the core in a side bend, then you're always working with your deep shush breaths to really recruit those muscles. On your last breath out, you're going to go ahead and bring yourself onto all fours. Do a little bit of spine stability check, so place your hand onto the space just above the bony part of your pelvis and below the flexible part of your most flexible part of your spine, so your mid-back, and you're just going to bring your baby up into your body. Knees as wide as you need, hands down, and breathe in. We're going to work with sciatic strengthening. So as you exhale, push into the very top of your foot. Lift the knee up, and then inhale as you place it down. Exhale, knee comes outside the line of the body. Inhale down. You're going to do that 6 more times. So as you exhale, the knee moves outside the line of the body. And you feel the glutes moving, and you feel a little shudder in your spine. Inhale as you come back down. Exhale out. Inhale down. Good. And you want to feel the sides of your belly and your back kind of working, your glutes working. And make sure the shoulders aren't coming up to the ears. You're doing 3 more. You can be on the fists if you need to. Boobs just resting in between the shoulder blades. Last one. And down. Other side. So exhale as you lift the knee outside the line of the body. And you want to be really careful that you keep your hip points facing down to the ground. So you don't want to feel like they're lifting up and you're peeing on the fire hydrant, because that actually agitates the stability of the pelvis. Just count through to 8. So exhale as you come out. Inhale as you're coming back down. So good for getting that lower back stronger, getting your butt stronger to support your legs for labor. Really good for some sciatic shooting pain that you have. And once you've completed all 8 of those, your favorite part, you get to extend your leg back and shake it up. So you're just kind of jostling and shaking the knees side to side, shaking up the belly, releasing the belly, hanging your belly. You're going to both legs. Good. And then you're sitting yourself back down. Good. So always kind of place some pillows in to your lower back whenever we're doing any core strengthening. That's just so that you don't roll too far back and strain your back as you're trying to come back up. Knees wide and flexed, and feet wide and flexed. Hands under your legs. You breathe in to pull tall. Breathe out to hug your baby in. And round. And it's like you're pushing your spine towards the wall behind you and pressing your shoulder blades apart as you draw your baby into you. And then when you inhale, you just release the belly and spill forward as you come up. You can stretch through your boobs by extending your arms back and getting a nice stretch through the chest. And then exhale as you curl back in, hold on to those sides, and round back. Inhale up. Another alternative to this, if you've got really tight hip flexors, is your feet can be together, slightly together, knees apart, and exhale round. And inhale to lift, just proudly pulling belly forward, opening up the breasts, opening up the chest and the throat. And then exhale as the chin goes to the chest, you stretch the neck, pull shoulders apart, push spine out, bring baby in. You can lift your pelvic floor if you like, but really spread and release the pelvic floor whenever you pull up. So you just get used to that widening of the tissues, and especially from 36 weeks on, you want to really take care to relax those tissues, release them. You don't want to necessarily lift and do too many hardcore Kegels. So give yourself 3 more, and you're just feeling the vertebra pulling up and creating lots of space in your back when you're on the extension, and when you're curling, you feel those deep, deep abs, that band of abs that wraps right around to your back, tightening. Inhale up. One more. And inhale. Good. And then again, just bring yourself into a nice seated cross-legged position with your feet nice and flexed, or extend the legs out if you need to, and just release the back once more. Good. And the last one you're going to do is mostly for that sciatic sort of pain or that lower back pain, which will actually help down with the feet and the ankles, okay? So you're going to sit on your birth ball, and you want to sit into a supportive space on the wall. So pretend this is my birth ball. And you're going to keep one knee flexed or bent with the foot on the floor, and you're going to lift your other leg up. And we want to make sure that the bony part of our ankle is not pressing into the top part of the thigh on this supported leg, okay? So with one hand into the wall, you're going to start to bring baby forward. You can always move the knee in accordance with your belly growth, and flex your toes, and you're just going to push your tailbone back as you bring your heart forward. And if you want to have a stack of books or something tall that you can put your free hand on, that's going to really deepen into your piriformis, or the bum and the lower back and the thigh. Okay. Now this is more of a yin, but we don't want to stay here for too long. Yin just means, you know, long, deep into the bones, tissues, joints. But we'll just stay here for about 5 breaths. So you can let your head drop, because the weight of the head really releases your neck. But if that feels weird for you, the more pregnant you are, sometimes it feels weird to drop your head below your heart. Just keep it ahead. 2 more breaths. In through the mouth, wide open throat, really release throat on the exhale. And you're breathing into the front, sides, and backs of your ribs, and breathing out to close. And then you just push into whatever you have on the floor, or take your hand to your inner thigh and push up halfway, inhale, and then exhale to release. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to do that on the other side. And all you're thinking about in this stretch is, am I getting the outside of my hip and my bum warm and stretchy? Do I feel my lower back releasing? Do I feel I'm going to the gentle edge of the stretch and getting some release? And am I counting to 5? 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then hand always returns back to that top thigh, and inhale up halfway, and then exhale to release. Good. Now, if you like to give yourself an extra release, you can get off the ball, put the pillows back into your lower back, or you can have a good few pillows that you're semi-reclined. You should feel completely supported and not like you're crunching. And you can just take your knees and rotate them outside the line of your body 3 times, and then inside. Just to really dynamically move your leg bone around in your pelvis socket.